Hey people, I am live. Welcome to the Thursday evening stream once again. It is August the 7th, 2025. It is 7 p.m. and around 28 degrees Celsius, maybe a bit hotter with the humidity because the humidity is kicking back into gear. The temperatures are going to be rising up over 30 degrees again for a few days coming ahead. Oh joy, oh yay. Hey Carol L. Lee, how you doing? Hello Gertish. What's up Alan K? Happy Friday Eve, as we like to say. Hello Karen on the Humber. What's up Zach and Mark M. and John Nicholson, Len B. Lee, William Elliott. You're all doing well today? Yeah, it is summertime, George. I guess this is to be expected. This is turning out to be a hot summer. I mean, summer is generally hot, of course, but even a hot summer by Toronto standards this year. Hotter than last summer, anyway. What's up, Ethan G? Lena? Hello, Jan. Hey, Franny14, welcome. What's up, Kurt D? What's up, WMD? And Felicity, welcome. It's actually quite nice out. Yeah, I tend to agree. I've been out walking around for a little while and I'm not like totally fed up with the heat. I was yesterday. I found the humidity yesterday to be worse than today. And there is a bit of a breeze. But I'm sure once I'm walking for a couple of hours, I'll start to complain about the heat as usual. Wow, you set your alarm just for my stream. I feel honored. I feel honored, Felicity. My apartment is almost cold, you know. I almost feel a bit chilly in my apartment with the AC on. Alright, standing in the shade here on the steps of a church at the corner of Vaughan Road and St. Clair Avenue. It's right there. If I was nearby, you know, I almost was going to do a stream down Bloor Street through Bloor West Village and all that sort of thing, but I decided to come up to St. Clair instead. That would have been awesome to be stream bombed. Hello, Michael Holloway. Hello, Salayada. Yeah, on a nice Wednesday, maybe we're saying, when it's not too hot. going to walk west along St. Clair. And then I think once I get down to about Old Weston Road, I might just go south a bit to Davenport and then go back east along Davenport into downtown again. Or again, into downtown. Hey, Nav and Dat. Thank you very kindly. Same to you. Hello, Jillian. What's up, Cam? And Howard? Hey, good to hear, Len. Hey, Darren Schaefer, what's up? I made a video before the stream walking through a nearby area where I talked about this sort of thing, all these old walk-up apartment buildings you see here. There's another area that has all sorts of them all clustered together. So I thought I'd do a walk through there, and that's going to be a video coming up. Hey, Robert Sprite. Till Bronze, hello. Navandat, $1.99. A hot Eve deserves a root beer. Thank you very much, Navin. Yeah, I do think about cool beverages quite often when I'm doing these summertime walks. Thank you very kindly, Navin. Much appreciated. Let's get me to 30K. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I mean, I'm about 1,400 subs away from 30K. Maybe I'll hit 30K by my birthday in mid-September. That'd be nice, but I'm not really expecting to, but it would be nice. I don't think numbness is supposed to be a result of those workouts, are they? Sometimes my thumb gets numb on my left hand from holding my power bank and my gimbal together. I have to squeeze pretty hard to hold the power bank and the gimbal in one hand together, and as a result my thumb starts to go numb. And sometimes it takes hours after the stream for the numbness to go away. I started thinking maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't want to like cause some nerve damage or something. Hey, Retro Sensual, hello. Yeah, avoid nerve damage at all costs. Hey, evening jelly bean. Whew. Walking on the shady side here, of course. Yeah, the Ken Fu grip. Ken Lan, I'm on St. Clair Avenue. We're walking west. Yeah, I am a Virgo. I was going out with an astrologer for 4.5 years, Megan. She's big into astrology, and she basically knew everything there was to know about my astrological chart and all that sort of thing. I never believed any of it, so we always used to not exactly argue, but you know, disagree about the validity of all that stuff. But according to her charts, for me, I'm a Capricorn rising sign, and I think also a Capricorn moon sign, I think. So I'm more like a Capricorn according to her than I am like a Virgo, but I'm just Ken. Hey, Bill Chow. Is this a sketchy McDonald's though? Do they have McFlurries in there? Hello, Hannah. How you doing? What's up, Choppy? Smash Toe Survivor. La Villaine Belair. How's it going? Macedon 40. And anyone else? I'm just going back to say hi to those who said hi to me. I try to respond to those greetings, but sometimes I miss them, so sorry if I missed yours. Hey, Damon Washington. Yeah, I'm not into the chest mount kind of way of doing things. It's kind of awkward and odd. Because you basically have to turn your whole body around every time you want to point the camera towards something, you know? Hey, Harjot, hello. Hey, South Coaster. Hey, you're welcome. You went to Oakwood Collegiate. Yeah, we'll be walking past there pretty soon, I think. Hey, Jollykins. Who is this Kenneth that you're referring to? It's because all my ID says Kenneth on it. Yeah, it's a nice evening. It's not super hot yet, but it's going to be back like 32, 33 Celsius again for like another stretch of several days. So basically a heat wave is coming upon us again. Hey, Devin Sullivan, hello. Well, at least you weren't the only one who was completely out of it. I know I was. Felicity. Hey, South Coaster $6.99 and Alan K $5. Happy Friday Eve, Kenneth. Thank you very much to both South Coaster and Alan K for the support. Much appreciated. Happy Friday Eve. Oh, check it out. Got a wheelie. It's a wheelie kid.
Singapore, Japan?
Hey, YouTube. Yeah, this is live. When I talk to people with my voice, it's live. If I just type in the chat, it's not live. That's basically the way you know, right? And also I can respond to your comment in real time. It's another way. With my voice, right? Yeah, wheelie kids shouldn't be doing that on the sidewalk. I mean, that's a thing I could definitely agree with. Hey, Ziggy Phoenix. I find the chat is flying by pretty quick. Once again, sorry if I miss any chats. Sometimes I just don't get a chance to see them and then they're gone, you know? It just whips by here on my screen. So if I miss anything important, Alan K, maybe give me a heads up, like a channel membership gifting or anything like that. Because I don't see those anyway. They don't even show up on my screen. That should do it, Devin. Here's this weird building. It reminds me of something. I don't know what though. Sort of like the upper decks of a cruise ship or something, you know? Hey, magic eraser. This is St. Clair Avenue, YouTube. We're having some good times here on St. Clair Avenue. Anytime you need a payment. Another reference, another Good Times reference. I just immediately think of the old TV show. I never really listened to Led Zeppelin a lot, but I did watch Good Times a lot back in the day. Whew. I wouldn't mind a cold anything right now. Probably not a beer though. Unless it's a root beer. Har har, okay. I'll see myself out now. Hey, Dan Harmston and Jefferson Rivas. Okay, we're coming up to Oakwood Avenue and Oakwood Collegiate right over here. I don't drink alcohol either, not because I'm Christian, because I'm not for any religious reason really. It's just something I choose not to do for my own reasons. Wax kitty. I wonder what that's referring to, right? Nice play on words there. not even wine. I just don't consume alcohol at all. Alright, Oakwood Avenue. That'll take you up into Oakwood Village. And up to Little Jamaica eventually at Eglinton. Jellybean, 20 bucks, saying, hey everyone. That's a very generous greeting to all of us here. Thank you very much, Jellybean. Hey back, Jellybean, and hey to everyone else as well. Thank you very kindly, Jellybean. And we didn't even see a sketchy McDonald's or a pizza. Unless that McDonald's back there was sketchy, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the McDonald's in this part of town. There's Oakwood Collegiate. And this pizza place is called Revolver. That's cool. As a Beatles fan, I approve of the name of that. Did I pass a pizza? I didn't even notice. Hey, Aaron Hockey. Alright, I was waiting for a bench. I need a bench here for a second. Hey, Pamela and Mammy True, hello, and Fat Tony. Just had to do the power bank thing here. No shortage of places to spend that 20, that's right. You want a burger and a root beer? Boom, 20 bucks right there. Red Ken. I'm not sure what I think of that. I guess I don't mind if it's associated with her. I don't know. There's got to be a joke in there somewhere. If she came on to me, I'd blush so much that I'd be Red Ken, maybe? I don't know. The last thing you want to see is Red Ken. Variety slash beer. What was before beer there, I wonder? Games? It looks like it used to say games or something like that. Or C-A-M, I don't know. It's either G-A-M or C-A-M. Maybe someone remembers what this sign used to say. Yeah, games. This one I can read here. Games and variety. I guess the games are gone. No more games. They still have movies though. They just got rid of the games. Okay. Actually, after the Pride Parade live stream, there was an actual real live red Ken. That's right, I got sunburned, so red Ken was a thing. I'd rather not get sunburned again. Christopher walking. I got pants today. Generally the shorts don't go on unless it's over 30. Once it's over 30 with the humidity making it feel like 40, then yeah, the shorts will go on. Hey, Sylvain, hello.
This might be it.
I'm on St. Clair Avenue. We just passed Oakwood a little ways behind me. This is such a pleasant neighborhood to walk through, even with the super wide street here. It still feels cozy because you have the streetcars running down the center of the street. Hey, lemon pledge. Regal Heights. After this will be Corso Italia, which is like the other Little Italy area. Hey, Randy Ruck. Yeah, we're about to enter Corso Italia here on St. Clair. heading west. Right, Dufferin, going to cross Dufferin. I don't know if this is a sketchy McD's or not. Lots of locally owned family businesses here. Yeah, we're north of Davenport. We're going to head down to Davenport though. I'll take us along St. Clair to about Old Weston Road, and then we'll go down to Davenport. Free dessert at this place. Did you hear that, Felicity? Free dessert. Hey, here's a fat bastard. Fat bastard burrito. Another burrito place. I tried them before too. I've tried all of them really. I still prefer Burrito Boys. What is dessert? Free, yes. That place had free dessert if you dine with them, it said. I wonder what the dessert is though. Like a little scoop of ice cream or a little slice of cake or something, I don't know. It's a single Smartie. Here you go. Here's your free dessert. One Smartie. What color would you like? Whew, yeah. Alright, I'm officially hot and sweaty now. I can't deny it anymore. The breeze went away. Where's my breeze? I had such a nice breeze earlier. It abandoned me. Now I'm stuck here at a light with Muzak. Okay, here we go. Come back, Breeze. Well, tomorrow is when the heat wave starts up again. So I think tonight will be a warm night. What is this music? It's coming from speakers. Oh, they have speakers up on the street lamps here. All right, I forgot about that. This neighborhood entertains you with their own piped-in music as you walk along. It's like, yeah, the thought is nice, but you know, it's a bit of a pain for live streamers. Chapa Corner Cafe. It's pretty lively. The guy said, "You need to pay me." Sure, buddy. Here's a single Smartie. What color would you like? Hey, Math Doctor, hello. Greg Hubers. Brent Sheehan, what's up? And anyone else popping in? Good to have you. Trying to get through Corso Italia without getting a copyright claim here. I don't want no copyright claim. Sorry, Corso Italia. Hello. We're at Lansdowne. Got more live entertainment courtesy of Corso Italia BIA. Well, not live, but piped in entertainment. All right, Jillian, I'll be here. I'll be here sweating away. Bob Holness, I should say. How you doing, Bob? Hey, cheers, just two dreamers living life. What's up, Jerome? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we made it through Corso Italia. Well, this is called St. Clair Gardens. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? No? No? got like an audience here, yeah? On YouTube, yeah. It's kind of weird sometimes if I encounter someone who's probably around the same age as me, but they have that sort of old man type of humor, as I like to call it, you know? Like even older than dad joke humor, like more like grandpa humor. They have that sort of humor, but yet they're around the same age as I am. I always find it a bit weird because I'm like, I'm not like that, am I? I don't know. I haven't been infected with the old man humor yet, have I? I hope not. I don't know. Well, I'm old enough. I'm old enough. Like the things that some of them say where they're trying to be funny, you know, I get it, haha, but it would just never occur to me to say those sorts of things. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a Gen X. Let's just leave it at that. I'm Gen X. I won't say whether I'm a young Gen X or an old Gen X. Some people know. But I'm just a Gen X. That's a pretty awesome skyline shot there. The actual views from this development that's under construction here, are going to be under construction. That'd be a pretty sweet view to see every day. I have old hippie humor. I don't know about that. Maybe a little bit. Hey Dave, hello. My jokes are happening. And with it. Oh, I used to be with it. But then they changed what it was. And now what I'm with isn't it. And what is it seems weird and scary. It'll happen to you. Thanks, Michael. An onion. Some neat places along here. This stretch here is more like Latin American.
Basically, every like
Having crappy internet here. Hey, Skepka Dams Adams, how you doing? Skepka Dams Adams, I should say. You listen to the Beatles when they release new music? Yeah. Well, I can't say I did that. Sorry about the signal issues there. It's just another dead zone right in the middle of the city, you know? To be expected, right, in 2025. Hello, Ida. Welcome. St. Clair Flea Market over there. Public library branch, if anyone can even see anything right now with this shit signal. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Greg, we're on St. Clair Avenue. Yeah, sorry about the buffering. Hopefully we'll get into a better area here momentarily. People on this part of St. Clair Avenue don't deserve to be, you know, part of the 21st century, I guess. No reliable internet for you, people who live around here. right, yeah, it's cleared up. Any jumbo slice, $4.44. Is this like related to the big slice? Hey, Alicia, welcome. Like if a jumbo slice is as huge as the ones that the big slice used to be, I guess that's reasonable, right? Hey, Yvonne Atherton. All right, Old Weston Road. We'll head south down to Davenport. Just cracked 300 concurrent viewers. Thanks, everyone. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, welcome to the channel, and by all means, feel free to hit the subscribe. And then after you do that, you'll be able to come and say hi in the chat if you want. Or not, you can just continue lurking if that's more your cup of tea. But hit the notification bell if you do subscribe, because then you'll be notified when I do future streams, because I do these regularly. Every few days I'll do a live stream. And I'll post a pre-recorded video on all the other days that I don't do a live stream. Hey, thanks, Crikey. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram too, like Crikey is. But the only thing I do on Instagram is I post late night stories of me singing karaoke with my laptop and my phone. So if that sounds entertaining to you, you can follow me on Instagram. Ken Continuum is my Instagram name. It's in the description of the stream down below. There's a link to my Instagram. I occasionally post new pictures on there too. I like these old row houses here. I hope these stick around. I dig them. I like the sort of gritty quality. All right, Davenport Road. Let me use this ledge here for a second. Hey, Sal Smith. You like them too? Yeah. I like them. Last time I walked along Davenport Road for a stream, it was super windy and rainy, remember? Had my umbrella and it kept blowing inside out. I was walking in the other direction though for that stream. That was back in the spring. It's Toronto Police 11 Division. The Dollarama umbrella, that's right. That was before I got the fancy umbrella that Vivian sent me. I think Old Weston Road is pretty darn old. I'm not sure exactly how old, but no doubt it dates back to the 1800s. Hey, Famous Master. Kind of a nice looking police building here, right? Looks like a school, like it could have been a school. A lot nicer than some of the other ones anyway. Hey, Haramusa, hello. Yeah, it goes all the way back to the early days of the former town of Weston. And that was a former school, Fat Tony? Yeah, looks like it. Davenport Road is pretty interesting. It's built along the shoreline of an ancient lake bed. So it has this winding path through the city. Doesn't conform to the grid of the other streets in the area. So everything north of Davenport Road is on a higher elevation once you get a bit further east. and everything on this side was basically underwater at one time. Hello, Ella. How you doing? I'm on Davenport Road. There's a quick Caribbean variety store. Lucky Larry's. Hey, Tavane, hello. Yeah, this used to be Lake Iroquois, an ancient lake. Go back, I think, 12,000 years or so. 13,000 years. Joe's Grocery. Like on Seinfeld. Isn't that the grocery store that they would go to get their fruit? And then Jerry got banned, or Kramer got banned. And then Jerry got banned. And then George had to go. I'm banned! You're banned! I'm banned! You're banned! I don't know what's going on with the papayas. Very old school Toronto neighborhood here. This is how they used to all the old neighborhoods used to all look like this back in the day before gentrification. Do women know about shrinkage? What do you mean, like laundry? No! When you go swimming, the water is cold. It shrinks like a frightened turtle. Hey, what's up, Carl Roth? Hey, Live and Learn, hello. Yeah, I've seen Seinfeld way too many times. Yeah, I could go south on some of these cross streets down to Bloor, but I'm going to keep walking along Davenport. That's the best line, Cam. That's the funniest line right there. I don't know how you guys walk around with those things. People 3 watching right now, 333. So that means there's 666 eyeballs watching the stream right now. Well, unless some people are sporting glass eyes or that sort of thing, but you know what I'm saying. Given everyone has both of their eyes, 666 eyeballs are watching my stream. Hey, what's up, The Thinker and Billy T? Yeah, I had to point out the evil number of eyeballs watching my stream right now. Although it's dipped down a bit now. Does light have mass? Hey, oh, how you doing? I'm not sure where to Stos. Our Canadian tennis star just won, did she? Yeah, congrats to her. Hello, Mocat. Kenny the Dragon, what's up? I'm doing good. Oh, that sucks, live and learn. Too bad they never caught the guy. Back at Lansdowne. Check out those houses up there, the way they're sort of narrowly perched on that high ground there. That's kind of neat. Hey, Sammy Woo. I might have some veggie burgers for dinner tonight. Here's where all the houses start to have these big staircases because the big elevation is north of Davenport, starting here. Where the lake bed was I was talking about. The ancient lake bed. Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, yeah. Not a vegan though, just an old school vegetarian. So you'll see as we walk along, the staircases going up to the houses will get longer and longer as the houses are more and more elevated above the sidewalk. It's one of the only parts of Toronto that's like this for an extended length, you know, I think. Hey, Chad Wabagwan, $20. Thank you very much, Chad, for the very generous super chat. Cheers, Chad, and thank you. Glad you could check out the stream tonight. The support is much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the walk. I just buy those Eve's brand veggie burgers at the grocery store. I buy like a pack of 8 of them. They're on sale at Freshco right now. You can get a pack of 8 for like $8 or something like that. So a buck a burger, or a patty anyway. Right, Michael? There are other brands of veggie burgers you can buy at the grocery store, but they tend to be a little more expensive. You don't get as many patties. And the Eve's one I think are tasty enough, so that's what I pretty much stick with. I think we're approaching Dufferin. Hey, Rizaloo Jose, hello. Thank you very kindly. Watching from the Philippines. And here's my Breeze. My Breeze is back. I missed you, Breeze. Don't ever leave me again. As long as my phone stays alive, I'm going to walk all the way downtown along Davenport. It eventually turns into Church Street after you cross Yonge. So I'll probably just keep on walking down along Church. It still feels like a very warm summer breeze though. You can always sort of sense when you get that first whiff of autumn. Usually it's still during summer in like August, but near the end of August maybe, when you sense something different in the air and you can just feel autumn, you know. With the wind, it's blowing in with the wind or something. It's like, wait a second, this breeze feels more like an autumn breeze. This one still feels like a summer breeze, so don't worry. We're not there yet. But I'll be sure to mention it when I do sense that first tinge of autumn in the air. Late October in Texas, yeah. A bit later than here, that's for sure. We still got a fair amount of summer vibes ahead of us here. Hey Lisa, yep. We walked St. Clair going west for about an hour, and now we're going east on Davenport. We're crossing Dufferin. That view has changed a lot looking south, right? It's changed a lot. St. Clair yesterday. It was so muggy yesterday. I mean, it's muggy now, but yesterday just felt gross for some reason. Today, not as gross. I recorded one video yesterday a bit before lunchtime, like around 11:15 in the morning or so. And after that, I was like, ugh. I just wanted to go home and stay in the rest of the day. Hey, Sam Ronald, 111 Super Chat. Thank you very kindly, Sam. Cheers to the support, Sam Ronald. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the walk. What are fake pierogies? Why are they fake? Why are they not real pierogies? Hey, thanks, Fat Tony. I do get there pizza quite often when it's on sale. I don't usually trek out to Walmart though, but it's nice to know that that's an option. Hey Daniel. Here's where the big staircases really kick in here on Davenport. This is Toronto, or as a person who lives here would say Toronto. A non-resident might say Toronto. Oh, they're not homemade. Okay, so the pierogies I buy at the grocery store, the frozen ones, I guess, are they fake or are they real? I don't know. Look at this. Got a tree on the sidewalk here. But you have more sidewalk here, so I guess it's all right. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Cheers. Yep. The stairs lead to all the houses here because they're just perched up on a bit of the escarpment above the sidewalk, so you gotta hike up some big staircases to get into your front door. Well, you don't have to watch it if you find it boring. I like to walk through some of these not often live stream parts of towns every once in a while, right? Parts of town. I think this is only the second or third time I've ever done a live stream along Davenport Road. Check out the video store there. TV video, sale and service. Will eventually be downtown though, so for those who prefer downtown streams, we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I try not to dwell on the reasons why people choose to watch my streams. I just welcome them, and as long as they're enjoying it, that's fine by me. Everyone has different reasons, I guess. I personally watch streams like this because I like to see different cities and places, so it's interesting to me just to see someone walking around in a city or town that I might like to visit sometime. It's about the cities. That's why I do it. I do this to show people Toronto. That's basically the main reason why I do it. And I think a lot of people are here for that reason, just because they want to see Toronto. We jumped to over 400 watching now as we hit a weak signal area. Perfect timing, right? Hey, Peter Bradfield, $1.99. Ken should sing Summer Breeze by Seals and Croft. All I know is Summer Breeze. That's all I know. Makes you feel something. I don't know. Thank you, Peter Bradfield. Much appreciated. We'll enjoy the summer breeze before the fall breeze kicks in. Yeah, we're in a weak signal area here. We already went through. Hey, LAB. Hey, that sounds like a nice time. Cheers, Chris Mills. Yeah, our first sighting of downtown off in the distance there. One bloor west and one bloor east beside. I will spot the CN Tower at some point as I make my way along here. Yeah, I was saying earlier, this place is sort of very old school in its look and feel, you know? Hasn't changed that much from, say, 30, 40 years ago. Hey, Jeanette, summer breeze makes me feel fine. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Okay, so now I know what they're saying there. Thank you very kindly, Jeanette. I won't attempt to sing that though. I'd have to practice a bit before I try to hit those high notes. maybe for an upcoming late night karaoke session on Instagram. Cheers, Jeanette. Thank you very kindly for the support. Much appreciated. Hey, Natasha and Aaron, hello. I don't think I have a favorite character. Even when the signal seems to be back, I still sense that people aren't seeing anything. I can still see the chat. Even when you can't see anything, the chat still keeps going. So I can see what you're saying, you just can't see anything I'm streaming. Am I back? That was a long ass stretch of circa 1993 quality internet there. Check out the moon. Hey, there's the tower. I knew we'd eventually see it. Get to the tower. Get to the tower. Cohagen, get to the tower. Let's see if I get back the viewers I lost. It went down to like about 80 concurrent viewers at one point when the signal is gone. Just thanks to those 80 hardcore viewers for sticking it out. Got another heavily wooded area here I'm walking past. Cheers to color purple. Here's a way to get into the Wychwood Park neighborhood. This is a pretty neat little area. It's like a private community, although you can walk through it. It's not like you can't walk through it if you're not a resident. And I have done a video walkthrough here before, a walking tour. I might go back though for an updated walk. But thanks to some of the comments I saw earlier when my signal was crap, so maybe you didn't hear me, but I was just thanking those who said my stream wasn't boring and that sort of thing. Much appreciated. Right, we're within view of down. Hey, the big dog. Cheers. Yeah, walking along this escarpment along Davenport Road maybe is, you know, what's causing all these signal interruptions here. Wondering if I should cross to the other side of the street maybe, just to get a bit further away from the edge of the elevation here. Hey Mo, hello. Good to have you, Mo. It's all good. I feel like there's a big continuous buffer along this side with all the trees and the land sloping upward, you know. Good way to block signal. Doesn't take much to block a radio wave, really. Hey, Dixon Cider. Yeah, signal's still crap. I've done streams around this area though quite frequently and didn't seem to have any trouble at that time. Going from Casaloma and past Casaloma around that whole area. Hey, Paul Blunt. I'm on LTE. This phone is not 5G capable. Pizza, 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 pizza Nova. Hey, welcome to the stream. Even if we have shitty signal right now. It's Kendall Avenue. We went from Ken Red to Kendall.
It would be better than
those Korean streamers that were in town recently are in Montreal now. Ha Chubby and Mia Makes Music, I think their channels are called. Do I know any jokes about Kendall? Not really. Jelly bean, a $20 bribe for the signal gods. Are you listening, signal gods? Is that enough for you, signal gods? Let's hope it is, right? Well, thank you once again, Jellybean, for the very generous super chat. Hopefully they listen, right? Cheers. I'll probably do one of those sometime, Fat Tony. I don't know. I don't really have a plan immediately to do a after midnight stream. Alright, there's the Baldwin Stairs going up to Casa Loma. Here's Spadina Road. The signal seems to be back at full strength here. Last time I streamed through here during that windy, rainy spring day, I wasn't getting signal problems like this though. Hello, Jacqueline the Gamer, welcome. It worked, yeah. They better not go back on the deal though, right? Thanks again, Jellybean, for getting my signal back. That was one of the longest continuous stretches of shitty internet I think I've ever had during a live stream. Usually like 5-10 minutes is bad enough, let alone like a half an hour or something. Even 1 minute is bad enough. Do I take late night karaoke song requests? Well, you can name a song. I don't know if I'll do it though, but you can send me some suggestions and I'll see if it's something I might want to try. Because sometimes I can sort of do it and sometimes I can't. My voice can only do so many things, I guess. I can only make it go up so high or down so low. The Davenport shadow. I was saying before my signal crashed that sometimes I'll do like 20 attempts at a song before it sounds okay to me, at least okay enough to post anyway. And even sometimes after I post it, I still think it isn't okay, and I'm like, oh well, that's the best I can do. And if I can't make it sound even somewhat okay, I just don't even post it. It's just like, nope. Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Yeah, see, that's a hard one. I don't know if I can do the Steve Perry voice like that. That's hard, man. His voice is pretty one of a kind, you know. Hey, Jason Curling. You like when I do the baritone thing, Jeanette? In My Life, like the Beatles song. I could try that one. Steve Perry as Donald Duck. Hey, Donkey Balls, hello. Jesse's Girl. Man, I just saw Rick Springfield doing some podcasts like on YouTube, and that guy's 75 years old, right? And you would never think he was anywhere near that old, like looking at the guy. I know he's obviously done a lot to keep up his looks, like the hair and all that. I know there's a lot of, you know, special attention going on there, but even his physique is still really good for like a 75-year-old guy. Holy cow. I can only hope when I'm 75 I still look that youthful, you know. He looks like a good 20 years younger at least. Maybe a little dried up, but still, he doesn't look like what you imagine a 75-year-old dude is supposed to look like, right? Hello, Louise. How you doing? Marietta Little Lamb. Yeah. Maybe the Paul McCartney version. Hey, RC Lamoureux, $5. CCR, have you ever seen the rain? Give it a go. That's another hard voice to do, man. His voice is pretty one of a kind too. I could try some of these, you know. I have to be in the right mood or whatever. Usually it's late at night, like 3 in the morning for some reason, when I get in the mood to do this sort of thing. Thank you very kindly, RC Lamoureux, for the $5. Much appreciated. Maybe I'll give it a go. Hey, look, we're kind of on the edge of downtown here. There's the moon again. Hey, Paul Blunt. What girl? I don't even have one right now. If I ever get another girlfriend, then you can wish you had her, I guess. Thank you very kindly, Paul Blunt. Much appreciated. Cheers. Yeah, we're getting some of the lost viewers back here. Alright, so we're on Davenport Road still, but we're kind of coming into downtown now. After that long stretch of crap signal, walking along the old escarpment there. Woo! Getting a nice little shower here. That actually felt good. Jason Curling, $3. Thank you very much, Jason. Much appreciated, Jason Curling. Glad you're enjoying the walk. Go visit Johnny. Well, now we're far away from Johnny's place. I was closer when I was up at St. Clair and Bathurst at the beginning of the stream. We just keep getting farther away as I go. Thanks, Len. It's nothing to write home about, but it does the job, I guess. I think this phone is ending, or near the end of its usefulness, though, to be honest. It's going on 5 years old now. It's just an old Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. Yeah, it's the first phone I ever got to do live streams. I've been using the same phone the entire time. My first live stream was in early 2021. I'm gonna go to the other side. Hey, visitor, I'm at Davenport Road and Bedford. I might actually go to iPhone for my next phone. Get one of the new iPhones. Even if I can afford it, I've never been one to buy a new phone every year. It's just not something that I feel the need to do, you know? I mean, I could have replaced this phone a year after I got it, but I didn't see why. I just figured as long as it was doing what I wanted it to do, I'll just keep using it. And it's not like the upgrade is that drastic, really, you know, from one generation to the next. Unless you're watching on a big TV screen. A lot of people watch on their phones. But I do also have a fair chunk of viewers who do watch on TVs. I have a studio apartment, Jollykins, so there's no bedroom. Basically, my living quarters double as my bedroom. So I have a couch that turns into a bed, a sofa couch or whatever you call it. I have one of those. So it looks like a couch when I want it to look like a couch, and it looks like a bed when I want it to look like a bed. $720 looks good on a desktop. Yeah, and I stream in 1080p, so it should look good even on a big TV. Not like super crisp 4K quality by any means, but it should look good on like a 50-60 inch TV. Most people still watch 1080p content anyway. Although I stream at 30 frames per second, not 60, because it's not on the Prism app with Android. You can't stream in 60, only in 30. So that's another reason why I want to maybe switch to an iPhone. Am I going grocery shopping tonight? I don't think so. I picked up a bunch of stuff yesterday, so I think I'm good. Here's the Avenue Diner. Since 1944. Whoa, look at this. I go here. Light is green, I'm gonna go. And it's turning red now. This intersection is terrible here. If you want to see a lot of crazy maneuvers and horn honking, just stand on this corner for a while. Hey, first last, hello. Why, hello, sir. How are you doing? Oh my. Wow. I'll just leave you alone then, sir. Hey, Chowdhury. Yeah, the Murphy bed, right, Biffin? Yeah. I've thought of getting one of those. Like twins here. Yeah, there's only a couple of good spots I could put a Murphy bed in my apartment with the way it's laid out. One of them is where I have my little kitchen table. But some Murphy beds have a little table built into them so that when the bed is in the up position, a little table will fold out. I thought those were cool. The Bloor Yorkville skyline. Hey Ziggy, no, I don't have any pets. I've decided to live pet-free as long as I have this apartment. Thanks, Jillian. It's 9:22. Do you know where your streamer is? Hello, Trex. Go back to the other side. Oh, I'm just coated in a filmy layer of perspiration here. My Beatles t-shirt is sticking to me. I don't know if you saw this new shirt. I got this at Value Village, Abbey Road. It says Abbey Road. And on the back it has the silhouette of the Beatles walking across, you know, the famous zebra crossing. Hello. Hey, Jessica. You're on the West Coast. Hey, thanks, Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy. Yeah, I got it for $5 at the Value Village. Hey, welcome, Jessica. I was in Vancouver, I guess almost 3 years ago now. 3 years ago in November, doing live streaming and making videos and all that sort of thing. I enjoyed my time there. All those videos are on my channel. I have a little playlist of Vancouver videos. Yeah, I didn't go to the boutique. I just went to the regular Value Village. Swimming and skiing? Nope, I didn't do any of that. I just walked around. It was November anyway, but I just walked around the city, just making some videos. I did a nice downtown walk in the rain. Yeah, I heard that Donkey Balls. I heard he's making the move to Vancouver. Oh, all the best. I hope he likes it out there. It is a beautiful place. I mean, you know, the surrounding scenery is outstanding, if that's your cup of tea, right? If you want to look at mountains as a backdrop and that sort of thing, then you can't go wrong with Vancouver. As a city, though, it's just a lot smaller, right, than Toronto, so you have to keep that in mind. If you like city stuff, you won't be getting as much of that in Vancouver as you do in Toronto. Smaller, much more quiet and sleepy, sort of, you could say. And you can also tell everything is a bit newer, you know, in Vancouver. Like, it's just not as old, so you don't see some of the older buildings that go back as far as the ones here in Toronto. Victorian architecture and that sort of thing. Oh, okay, I guess I can go. The little hand wasn't even showing me the walking signal here. So here's where Bay Street begins, going south down Bay. That'll take you all the way down through the financial district and to the lake. Hey, Daniel Ferreria, hello. Hey Dan, I think I found a few other cool shirts at Valley Village. That's basically what I look for when I'm there, are t-shirts with, you know, fun things on them, or even just a blank t-shirt if I'm not looking for a shirt that says something. But you know, I got a t-shirt that says Stranger Things from the show. I kind of like that. I grabbed that one. This Beatles shirt, obviously. Hey, Tiny Toons Official, you're very welcome. It's a pleasure to have you in the stream, in the chat. We're almost at Yonge Street. Yeah, I heard earlier that she won. All right, crossing Yonge. Hey, later Biffin, it was nice to have you. Have a good night, Biffin. Thanks again for the kind words earlier. And now we're on Church Street, so no more Davenport Road. It just turned into Church Street. Same street, different name. Hey, One Hand Life of Arnold. At least our signal is holding steady again. Looks like they're working on the library here. It's all covered in scaffolding. Hello, Mary Honan. This building has an interesting shape. It's just this little wedge of land here. It's being built on, so it has to fit onto the land. It's basically the shape of the wedge of land that is being built on. It's like a curving design to it. Yeah, Even if there's an oddly shaped little plot of land, somehow a developer will find a way to build an oddly shaped building on that oddly shaped plot of land. The cladding looks nice. Wow, the whole building looks like that. It should look very nice. I don't think so, Gertish. Not any notable dingus. That one guy on St. Clair Avenue said I had to pay him or something, but he was just being a smart ass, I think. Going around the bend here, Church Street takes a big turn. Starts at Young, where it goes east, but then it turns south, and then it just goes south all the way down on the east side of downtown. Hey, thanks, Hannah. Man, do I ever need to take a shower. I'm just thinking, my shower is calling me as I get closer and closer to home. Shower and a refreshing beverage. Maybe both at the same time. I don't know, I just do. I just don't really feel super duper thirsty when I do these streams. I mean, I could definitely guzzle down a refreshing beverage right now, but it's not like a urgent need, you know what I mean? I don't think my shower is low flow. No, I think I have pretty awesome water pressure in my shower, actually. Ken, I think once I'm almost home, I'll wrap it up. No, my feet aren't getting tired. I just feel like I want to take off this shirt and take off these pants because they are feeling a bit heavy after walking around for so long, getting a bit sweaty, you know what I'm saying? Nope, no shorts today. What's my favorite food? Probably pizza or pasta, one of those two. Those are the ones I eat more so than any other. But a few contenders like mashed potatoes, you know. I love those. French toast, big fan. Burritos, of course. And I have to mention falafel. I'm just thinking of all the foods that I was really into at one point or another. My favorite pizza is with spinach. I like the spinach topping. Or if not that, then I like tomato and onion. Whew. There's the moon again. It's hitting my eye like a big pizza pie. Do I have a favorite spot? Not really. There isn't a pizza place that I frequent, really. If I'm out and about and I want to get pizza at a restaurant, I find any place will do the trick for me, you know, as long as it's fresh out of the oven. I'm not too choosy about that. Obviously some are better than others though, you know. If I'm out on a corner and there's a north of Brooklyn location and a pizza, then I'll go to the north of Brooklyn, right? Hey, Eli Unger, I'm coming to the Church Wellesley Village. We're walking south down Church. But I've said before that even if it's fresh out of the oven, or pizza even is good if it's fresh out of the oven, is what I'm trying to say. And there was a pizza in my neighborhood that had specials every week, and I would go there every week just because it was a good price and the pizza was fresh out of the oven and it seemed good enough for me. There's actually a Pizza and a north of Brooklyn right up ahead. So if I'm ever in this neighborhood, I know where I'm going. Well, I am in this neighborhood, but you know what I mean, if I'm ever looking for pizza in this neighborhood. Hey, the party is here. All right. Boutique, I guess Boutique moved over here. They were down the street on this side before. Here's Stormcrow Manor, although now it says Tormcrow. Someone stole the S. Yep, still going, Lisa. I'm heading towards home now. Very much looking forward to a shower. Hey, Mark S., hello. Yeah, Domino's last time I had it was at Johnny's apartment when we were doing that little stream together. We got Domino's and it was good. I really enjoyed it. I think you can see me enjoying it on his stream on the replay. Although I don't suggest you go look at it. It's quite the sight watching me shove pizza into my face. Something I don't enjoy watching myself doing. I don't recommend it. There's the pizza. That's been there for decades. As long as I can remember, that's been there. You'll watch when you eat pizza. And you can eat pizza with me and Johnny. Wellesley? Hey, Caroline, hello, hello. We're giving you lots of midnight snack suggestions, I guess, right? Well, cheers for choosing my wanderings around town to help you unwind before bed. So we're in the heart of the village here. Church Wellesley Village. What's this music here? I might have to mute the audio. Alright, sorry about that. That was very loud dance music pouring out of that place on the corner there. Too loud for me to shout over. There's north of Brooklyn. Really good pizza there. I like this vegan burger place here, Soy Boys. I think that's a drag bar on the corner there. I think I can hear a drag queen talking to the crowd. Here's Cruise and Tangos. This place has been here forever, although it's slated to be redeveloped with a new building, so that might have to relocate just like Boutique did. Yeah, you got the trio here, Woody's, Sailor, and Flash. Those places have been there for decades. They were all made famous on that show Queer as Folk. Remember that? The American version of Queer as Folk that was on in the 90s? That was all shot here in the village, although it was supposed to be Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because Pittsburgh doesn't have a village like this, like a gay village, so not like this one anyway. Yeah, I watched that whole show, and then I watched the British one just out of curiosity. The British one was a bit edgier than the American version. So I remember the like there's two main characters. There's like a teenage boy who meets like an adult guy, right? On the American version, the boy was 17, but then on the British version he was 15, right? So they were pushing the boundaries there in on the British version. Hey Felicity, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your walk. No dinguses, that's good, that's good. Hey, what's up, Carlos? Good to have you. And we're at Carlton. Church in Carlton. There's the Maple Leaf Gardens. Scroll back up. Did I miss something, Helen K? Doug joins City Dweller. Okay. Thank you, Alan K, for letting me know, and welcome Doug to channel membership. Cheers for becoming a City Dweller. Much appreciated, Doug. Good to have you. Thanks again, Alan. Have you ever had Papa John's yet? I had it once just to try it. I thought it was all right. There's the Aura. Have a good night, Donkey Balls. Blondie's Pizza? If that's what you're suggesting. I've tried them too, they're good. My favorite frozen pizza, it used to be the Delicio Veggie Deluxe, right? But now there's no more Delicio in Canada. So then I tried a few new brands that came in to replace Delicio. There was one called Red Baron, so I tried them. I thought they were pretty good. And there's another one called Rustico. I don't like them as much. I like the Red Baron Rising Crust 4 cheese pizza. I think it's really good. And of course the Dr. Oetker pizzas, all the different varieties of that, I like them. They're all good too. And the Irresistibles brand that you get at Metro, I like the spinach one. What did I think of Pizza Hut? I liked them. I only went to them a few times back in the day. And I used to really like the McDonald's pizza, actually, when they had it. Yeah, I used to be a regular eater of the McDonald's pizzas. I thought they were really good. The little mini one, personal pizza. I was dating a girl who worked at McDonald's when they were popular, and she would bring me home the McDonald's mini pizzas all the time. And I was really quite pleased. I was like, I will keep dating you. Yes, this relationship shall continue. Yeah, McDonald's had a pizza and it was good. I thought it was good. It had its own special flavor that no other pizza had. I don't know, it's hard to describe. That was like in the 90s, you know, when I used to have it all the time. There's a fat bastard again. This is the second fat bastard we've seen tonight. Peterland. I get falafel there sometimes. I've been vegetarian since 1990, so a long time. A long time. I guess so, yeah. Yeah, the famous Hooker Harvey's here on the corner of Jarvis and Gerard. I think they're open until 10:30. Crossing Jarvis. Yeah, we just passed 3 hours of streaming here. And I'm almost home. I'm just like a couple blocks away from home here. So I think it's time for me to wrap up the stream. Hey, the Nature Explorer. So I hope you all enjoyed the Thursday evening, or as we jokingly call it, Friday Eve walk. We took a long ass walk along St. Clair Avenue going west, and then another long walk along Davenport Road, where apparently they still haven't figured out how the internet works on Davenport Road, so all the best to them there, living in the 1980s still. But we survived that and ended up back here downtown. So big thanks to everyone who checked out the stream tonight. It was a pleasure chatting with you all. Hope to do it again in my next stream in 3 or 4 days, so keep an eye out. Hit the bell notification if you haven't done so, so you'll be notified when I am set to do another stream. And also for my premiere tomorrow evening, I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video around 7 or 7:15 p.m. tomorrow evening. Hope to see you in the live chat for that. And I hope to see you in my next stream, of course. Thanks to Alan K for your good modding duties and support. And cheers to all those who sent support as well. Very generously, I might add. It was very much appreciated. Thank you ever so much. Hope you all have a great night and a great weekend. And stay cool, because the heat wave is descending upon us once again. So get ready. Until next time, I will continue. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. All right, cheers. Look how sweaty I am. Oh boy, it's not a good look. My shower beckons me. All right, have a good night, everyone. As we look at Allen Gardens. Ooh, scary Allen Gardens. Ooh.